Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again. We are playing Space Engineers. And just to let you guys know, I am working through a headache right now, so I will do my best to be cheerful and happy and all of the things, but yeah, I'll do my best, alright? It's the most I can promise you right now. Alright, so we've got the start of our dome here. And we're ready to get the next level on here, but you can see it's got like a really nice curvature here, which is great. And so I think this is going to make a very large, very cool looking base. But I forgot to do this yesterday too, but I need to bring up my circle generator, Minecraft circle generator. There we go, and 185, and zoom in a lot. And okay, so let's see where we are right now. Okay, so we have, okay, so this one looks like 5, and then 4, and then 3, and then 3. Okay, so we have 5, 4. Oh wait, no, that's correct. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 3. Right. All right. So we need one more 3, and then we go into a 2. So actually, let me actually do it this way. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's our 4, 2, and then 2. Okay, so that 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more 2s. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 1, a 2, a 1, and a 2. Now we need, let's see, so a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2. All right, so that is what we have to follow. So this is going to be fun. I think that's got to go at least out to there. I could be wrong, though. Okay, let me cut this down a little bit, because it might not be that long. We'll go out 4 on each side. I think that'll be good. Yeah, okay. Oh, right, and I have to get this thing set up as well. Carl says, hey there. Hi, Carl. How's it going? Right, so that's Viking, welcome, with his customary emojis. So party and cheers. Nice. Alright, so that is that. Okay, so now we need to go. Now, is there a way that I could do like multiples of these at the same time? Probably not. It would be cool, but probably not. So while I don't think I can do multiple welders at the same time, I think I can set this up for like the next 3 levels or something like that. Okay, so now we need to do, yeah, it's like 5 more of these, right? Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, and then we go down. Oh, right, because I have the piston go directly off of this. And then we have to go down after that. Okay, fine. We'll just do it one at a time then. Alright. Carl says, good to see you, Viking, and I'm good. Zero, how was your day? I saw the new Stationeers today. I'm doing good. The calculation program that they're having me build at work is more or less done. I'm just working on like doing a lot of the bug finding and fixing and stuff like that, so I'm trying to find people to help me break it. And surprisingly, it's actually pretty hard to find people who want to do that. It's like, hey, I built a program, can you help me break it? And it's like, what? Why would you want to break it? It's like, I need to test it, dude. Anyways. But yeah, my day's been good. I think it was 0.37, I think. That seems about right. All right. And then we will turn off the bob. Bob. Off. And then this thing. What were we at, like 0.5 yesterday? I think we were at like 0.5. All right. So that will do its thing. And then we just have to build up a lot of this. So my kind of thought here is that if we're 3 out, then if I have everything be 4 out from, you know, like the previous line here, then that should pretty much cover everything. But, you know, so and then if I stay within like 2 to 3, that should be all right. But then again, you never know. So I don't know. We'll just try it. All right, and that needs to go there. And then, you know, if you have enough of these things. So, Carl, what did you think of the new Stationeers episode? I died a lot, and it kind of ended with me not really accomplishing anything, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is sometimes. And then from here, we'll go out to here. Probably go out to like here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should work, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And then 2, 3, 4. And I'm out of blocks. All right. All right. Delete. Good to go. Let's see. Carl says, as someone who's never played, I found it highly entertaining and informative. Let's say lots of what not to do. Yep. That is an accurate summation of that episode. But yeah, Vulcan is one of the harder planets to start on. I don't know if it's either Vulcan or Mercury, which is the hardest one. It's one of those. 2, 3, 4. And then from here, I'm assuming we just gotta go like this at 3 out. I don't know. We'll go out to, I'll just do this whole level here. Carl said, I didn't know that when I voted Vulcan, just sounded Star Trek-y. Nice. No, that's all right. I mean, there was actually quite a few people that voted. And I think the final tally was like 42% said Vulcan, so you were not alone. And, you know, it's a challenge. I like challenges. And it's not like it's impossible to do it. So if you want to see someone who actually knows how to, like, survive Vulcan, look up Cows Are Evil and watch some of his videos. I mean, that's where I get, like, a lot of my knowledge from. I mean, dude knows the game. Like, he knows the game. He's very, very good at it. Now, I don't know how many tries it took him to get that good at Vulcan, but he can actually survive there, which is amazing, in my opinion. But yeah, I think he does like about an hour-long video too. So we're kind of similar as far as like, you know, video length. And I think he's Australian. I don't know, I'm just going off of his accent. guess his name is Mick. It's a very, very Australian name. Let's see. Corey B, welcome, says, thanks, Carl, for the suggestion to check this out. You were right. I do find this pretty intriguing. Nice. So, Carl is busy at work getting more people to watch, so I appreciate that, Carl. Thank you. And Corey, welcome. We are building a dome in a game where everything is blocks. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but should be interesting. Let's see. Carl says, cows are evil, question mark. I'll check it out. Nola guy over on the community Discord was telling to check out Elmo. I don't know. I don't think I've heard of Elmo. All right, and I'm out of blocks again, or plates anyways. All right. And then Corey, question for you: have you seen any of the videos prior to this one, or is this kind of like your first foray into my series on space engineers here? And then Whisper, welcome, says, quick out-of-game question. Do you stream Ascension on a set schedule? I do not. Basically, with my Ascension streams, I don't have a lot of time, right? So I try to get one Stationeers episode done a day, and that one is scheduled at 10 o'clock. And then I've got the Space Engineers one, which, of course, as you're watching, goes live at 7 p.m., so I have to get those two done every single day, right? Now, on top of that, I do work a full-time job. So, and then also my commute is like 45 minutes if the traffic is good. So you take 8.5 hours and you add another hour and a half onto that, plus time for sleep, and I don't have a lot of time to do a lot of videos. So most of the time when I'm doing the Ascension stuff, it's usually on the weekend, when I actually have a fair amount of time. And then I basically just kind of release them as they're done, right? And then, so I try to, I keep it all in the series of Ascension, right? But, there is no set schedule. And if I were to try to do a set schedule, it would probably fry my brain. So, I am trying to get more Ascension stuff done, though. So... Corey said, first one for Space Engineers. Carl said, I'd probably like this since I like the way No Man's Sky looks. All right, then I shall give you a tour. So, we started way down there. So we're just going to fly all the way down. It's going to take us a while, so I'm just going to fall for a while. And if you're wondering what this entire huge tower looking thing is, this is a space elevator, believe it or not. Let's see, Whisper, if you have Discord, you can check out our community Discord. I've been trying to drum up some conversations about Ascension over there, and no one has taken me up on it. I almost forgot to turn my jetpack back on. That would have been bad. And then Carl says, yay, tour. Okay, so it started off with a little tiny little base right over here. And this is how much I dug out to get the base starting materials, right? So just that little bit right there. And then I started building over here, and I built this little thing first. So this is our little solar tracking power station thing. And it uses this camera right here to always look at the sun. And then it uses this thing to control, right? So when you combine that with this, and then I also have a rotor over here that this whole thing is on. So there's actually a rotor down in there. So there you go, roller, solar stick is what I'm calling it. So you take the rotor, you take the camera, and you take this little turret controller right here, and you get something that can actually track the sun, which means that I get 100%, or at least as close to 100% as I can on this, as long as the sun is in the sky. So after that, I built these little solar panels. So these are not generating as much as these. So to give you a side-by-side, so that's 260 off of these ones. And then these ones are only 155, right? But these ones do make like a nice looking floor. So I decided to put both of these, and then these will only generate meaningful amounts of power when the sun is basically directly above us, like it is right now. So if the sun, because it rises over there, you're not going to get any power on here whatsoever, but because this thing actually faces the sun, you'll get power there. And then the next thing that I built was a big drill. So that is this thing. So I built kind of like a little platform over here. I put a bunch of batteries on here because we're going to need them all. And they're actually all at 100%, which is great. And then we have all of these drills here. And these are tier 3 drills, so it takes a little bit of time to build those up. And that's a mod, just so you know. So this is just digging the hole here, and it's just dug this much so far. Let's see. And then I needed a place to store hydrogen gas, so I built some of these. These things should be at 100%. Yeah. So that's that. And I have room for a ton more tanks. In fact, I should probably build more of these. So let's do that real quick. All right. So that can go there, that can go there, and we'll do another one here and there. Now, this is the wrong color for these things, so I need to fix that real quick. So let's just go here and color, 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 color. There we go. Okay. So now those can fill up. Now I have to dig out the rest of this because you see how the floor is down there, but I got like all this stuff in the way. So I've got to dig this out so I can put the floor on there, so I can put the other 6 tanks in here. So that'll be all of our hydrogen storage. So that'll be good. And then I needed some additional help with building just materials. So I've got all of these assemblers right here, and these are all hooked up with speed mods, speed modules. Now these speed modules are tier 3. The assemblers themselves are also tier 3, so that's modded. But you can have assemblers with speed modules, and they'd just be like the base model or whatever. So, I mean, these ones in particular are modded, but that setup is technically not. And then we've got these things over here. So these are engines. These ones are T3 engines. So these are generating all of the extra power that I need, where if that thing falls short and I need lots more power because these things suck up a lot of power, that kind of keeps everything topped off. And then these run off of hydrogen, and as you saw over there, all of those tanks are full, which means that we are producing more hydrogen than we can actually use, which is kind of amazing. And then over here, I built my little garage. Now this will be extended out, of course, but this is my respawn pod. This is what I started off with. Of course, it looks like it's lost some of its wheels. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so that's what I started off with. And inside here in the back, like underneath all of this, there's a little tiny survival kit. And that's like the most basic assembler you can possibly get. So that's what I started with. And then, this will go over into the other, garages as they go down. And then I have this little flying ship over here. And this is just kind of like a little push and pull type thing. There's supposed to be a magnet on there, but it broke, so I just haven't replaced it yet. But that's a nice little flyer right there. And then this is all of my ore storage, or just general storage, I should say. How much ice do I have? Not a lot. Okay, that's good. Okay, so yeah, lots of storage here, and these are all tier 3 storage, so they can store more than the base model of stuff. And then I needed more processing power for smelting, well, creating ingots from the ore, so I made another one of these things. That's a refinery right there. And then I've got these way over here. Now, what these are these are mods, right? So these are just like little miners that you set above resource nodes, and it'll just mine those nodes out. But it doesn't actually take away any of the resource, like the physical resource, but it just produces it from nothing. So that's my infinite ore sources right there. So that's why I haven't built up like a ridiculous amount of them, because they will produce so long as they have power. And then I've got some more over here. So these ones I've built up a little bit more of. These ones are doing the ice, so that's what keeps all of our hydrogen going. These ones are doing iron, so I need iron to build all of the plates, so I definitely need a lot of that. And then I had like this little central tower thing. Actually, it's this part right here. This is the central tower. Now, if we go inside of here, these doors right here, these are a mod as well. We had an elevator here, but then I had an issue with Clang, and it destroyed the elevator and a bunch of the batteries and the drill. Carl says, man, I wish the ship was parked here so he could see that too, LOL. Corey B says, this is incredible. Thank you. So yeah, so this is glass right here, so you can't actually go through this. Just kind of goes up the middle here. And then this whole thing in here is like my base building stuff here. So we've got assemblers in here, we've got gravel sifters in here, we've got a couple of refineries in here. Yeah, so refinery here, refinery there, and then we've got our Bob. So Bob is the build and repair kit. We just call it Bob. And then I think these down here are assemblers, or are these ones assemblers? And then we have our O2H2 generators right here. So basically everything that I need from a manufacturing standpoint is in here, right? But the only issue is I need a lot of throughput, and yeah, you can't really get what I need because I'm building very, very quickly and very, very large. You can't get that with this unless you feel like waiting for like a long time just to get materials. All right, so that is going to be it for that, and that just goes kind of up to the top here. And then we have this area up here, which is just kind of like an open area. This is where the elevator is supposed to drop you off, and then you've got these things over here, and these take you up into another elevator. This one does actually work though, so let me just send this one up. Oh, I didn't set that one. Did I set this one? Hello? I didn't set that one either. Well, that's unfortunate. So that's based off of this piston right here. So piston, small elevator. All right, okay. Small elevator, piston, reverse. And then this one is going to be the same thing. So let's get that one. Small, wait, no. Here we go. And reverse. All right. So with that, you click the button and you have a little elevator that brings you up. It's kind of cool. Works pretty well. And then that brings you, uh-oh, a little stuck there. All right. That brings you up to this area. So this is kind of like an intermediate area. I can put some stuff in here, but it's kind of more like just a lookout point, I guess. And then from here, you can go up onto here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Also, there is a rule: if I accidentally open up my visor and I take damage, everyone has to drink. I don't care what it is you're drinking, if it's water or something like that, you just gotta drink. And then that brings us over to this large area. We have a little fish tank in here. But this area will eventually get built out. And this will have like living quarters and, you know, kitchens and stuff like that. So it's a very large area in here. And then eventually there will be a way to get up to the platform above this, but for now, we just have this little hole right here. And then we had this little version, so this is supposed to be like a really fast elevator, but as you can see, I didn't actually finish building it. Then we have the large elevator, which is for transporting ships and little rovers and stuff. Let's see. Carl says, I never thought about it, but he really a bark. Eggnog in Zero's case, LOL. Corey B says, coffee for me, very nice. I actually don't have a drink right now. I could probably get one, though. All right, and then I started very, very slowly, and then I built all the way up to there. So for now, let's just go up. Now, this took a couple episodes to build. So if you want to see how all that is done, and then also each of these things, like you see those little lines right there, each of these are individual sections. All right, so I built them up in sections. So if you count those bars, that's how many sections I had to build just to make this thing work. And then we'll go all the way up here. It's going to take a little while. All right. So now this little thing right here, this is our actual space elevator. So we'll hop in here and give it a quick little ride. All right. So we hop in here, and then we're currently locked on 5. So, oh, and then turn the parking brake off. There we go. All right. Switch views. Right. So this is a sideways view. So you can see that this is our little elevator here. And it's on wheels. And this is pretty much the max speed that this thing can go at. It's slow for now. And I don't even have to do anything right now. It just kind of goes. But yeah, so we can brake it, or we can go back forward, and it climbs up. So works out pretty well. And then on this thing, let me hit the parking brake real quick. You can see that we've got a little platform, right? So on here is where we would pull our rovers or whatever it is that we want to transport up and down out of here. We could put, big tanks on here if we really wanted to. Any number of things we can put on here. So let's get ourselves up the rest of the way. And so yeah, this thing just climbs up the structure. And because I have oxygen tanks and hydrogen tanks and batteries and everything on here, you can actually hop into this cockpit and it'll refresh all of your stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, bud. Zoom in a little bit. No, we got a little ways to go. All right. There we go. All right, so now we lock that, and that's good to go. I should probably hit the parking brake too. No, that's whatever. It's fine. All right, so, and then that is how we connect up here, and then I've got to make like a little ramp that goes from here up onto this level. And then this is the first building, and this is just the base of a building. Oh, BARK, B-A-R-K, build and repair kit. Nice. That is from Carl. Okay, so then we built this building. Now inside of this building is all of our manufacturing stuff on steroids. So let's just hop inside of here. So these are all of our refineries, and we've got 10 of them, which is a lot, by the way. And then each of these are hooked up with yield modules, which increases the amount of stuff that you get out of the ores that they're processing. So that's that. That is a ridiculous amount of refineries right there. And these are our heat vents, and you can tell because they're closed, we're not actually using that much power right now, which is kind of cool. And then we have 6 assemblers in here, all with power modules. And then another 6 assemblers over here, all with power modules. And then we have 6 gravel sifters over here, and then all of these have yield modules as well. Now, apart from O2H2 generators, this is everything that you need to build stuff, and a lot of stuff very quickly. So, with this being the base of the building, we just kind of decided to build it up a little bit. Now, these are actually doors that can open. So let's say that if you're, what is the right term? If you're RPing this, is that the right term? I think that's the right term. And we go to doors, hangar doors, ventilation. What we can do is we can open these, and then you can see that they all open. And then any heat that gets stuck in there can then get vented out or whatever. So, I don't know. It's just there. I thought it was like a cool little addition type thing. But yeah, so that is that. And then we're eventually going to build a skyscraper that'll go all the way up to the top of this. And then this dome that I'm attempting to make over here. This will obviously become a dome, and it'll go all the way down, probably to about right here or something. And then inside of here is going to be like an entire little city type thing. So that is the plan. And right now we're just working on building the dome, and it's a slow process because, well, unless I decided to do this like completely manually, which would take me forever and a day and it would drive me absolutely insane, this is the most efficient way to do it. Basically, I have a piston set on here with this little welder guy, and then I set up stuff down here, and then I've got the piston set up so that way this just barely will weld anything that's under it, like just barely. See, like that, right? And because it is on a rotor, which is spinning in a circle, then it will only weld those things that are part of the circle. So it's a really easy way to you know, plot out an actual circle. And you just got to help it along a little bit. But ideally, I would want to have this thing build up extremely quickly, or weld extremely quickly, I should say. Because then I don't have to spend so much time doing each level. But as you saw from the beginning of this, I have to actually lay out all of the blocks where I think they're going to be used. So that way the welder can actually have something to weld. So, with that, that is the tour. Hopefully you have enjoyed. And now we gotta get back to building. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, this one just has to go to 3. All right. And then that can go here. One more. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 2, 3, 4. 1. And then apart from, you know, the welder and the bobs like finishing the welding, every single block on here, except for the sections that were, you know, projected and then built, every single block in this and the base section over there was built manually. Like, I placed every single block. Then Corby says, thanks for the tour, super impressive and great introduction to space engineers for sure. Carl says, haven't been here for a full-on tour like that since the shark build days. I should invite people more often. Yeah, but then I'll have less time building, and then we won't get things built as quickly. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Whoops, gotta go one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Gotta get rid of that. And get out of the way. That thing can kill you if you get too close to it, just so you know. Let's see. Carl says, that's true. This is episode 71, but not all of that was the elevator. Yeah. We gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this has to go out to there. 4, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, Space Engineers is just, you know, it's a sandbox building game, basically. But there is combat elements into here. There is slight physics. If you want, like, major physics, watch Stationaires. That's insane compared to this. This is, like, kid mode compared to that, if I'm being honest. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like, so if you watched the latest episode of Stationaires, you will easily see the difference in what is the right term here? Complication, I guess. Stationaires is a much more complicated game than this one. Carl says, it's huge mod community is what drew me in. They have a mod for any game style you want. Yep. Alright, so now I get to do a lot of this. taking out the stuff that I don't need, or stuff that wasn't built. I don't know if this needs more blocks here. I'm just gonna place all of these in here. And we'll see if any of those get welded at all, and then if so, you know, I'll add more to the other sides. Or I could just add more to the other sides, that would work, right? But I don't know, I just feel like, you know, like the solid like 45s in here is kind of maybe not completely accurate. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who knows? All right. And then as far as my play style with Space Engineers, I like building big. I like building creative things that have not been done before. So if you take a look at some of the earlier videos, we made a turtle, a space turtle, like a spaceship turtle. And then after that, we made a shark. And then after that, we made a pirate ship. Now that pirate ship is actually, where is it? Yeah, the pirate ship is actually over there. And we just have to build this thing up and then build a ship so that we can get over there. And then we'll have, you know, stuff. But yeah, so that was the pirate ship, and then, oh, and I'm out of blocks. Or no, I'm out of inventory space. My brain is not working right now. I took a leave, so I'm hoping that's kind of gonna help the headache out. It seems to be helping so far, but there we go. So you and you. Good. And that is there, that is there. This did get built up. See, like, this is kind of like where I'm, like, wondering. Like, does any of that need that or not? I don't know. Let's see. Carl says, also, Corey plays Xbox, and this is on Xbox. There are limitations with Xbox, though. You have a lot more freedom with what you do and how you play if you play on console, or not on console, but on computer. But, you know, if Xbox is what you got, this is a fun game, so get her done. Alright, now this can go. And if you're wondering how I'm deciding, I mean, obviously these ones are done, but if you take a look over here and you look at the right side, you'll see the components required, right? So if that is set at 1, that means that the only block that is, the only piece that is here is the piece that I set, which means that the welder didn't touch this at all, which means that those blocks are not necessary. So that's an easy way if you want to go through this a little bit faster. And then if I can find one that hasn't been completely welded up, I'll show you. No, all of these are kind of good. Energy critical. Okay, yeah, so I don't actually have one over here. So like, what about this one? No, no, no. Oh, wait, no. No, I think that one was welded up already. Do I have one over here that hasn't been completely welded up yet? Wait, there we go. So like this one right here, right? So you see how it's not welded up all the way, but it's got all the parts. That means that this one is part of the circle. So you keep that one, this one does not. So if you see the difference between those two, right? So that one stays, this one goes. And then this one stays, right? This one stays. This one goes. That one stays, goes. So with that, I kind of think that we need a block here, but I could be wrong. It's weird. also. So like you can tell from these ones, right? So this one stays, that one stays, but all of these ones go. So I'm basically just using the rotor to be a calculator for me. Seems to work, so. All right. So we shall continue cleaning this up. All right. That one stays. That one stays. These ones go. Ooh, that one had to stay. Sorry. See, you gotta be careful with these things. Okay, that one stays. That one stays, these ones go. All right, so what else am I missing? Okay. Yeah, that one's just not getting welded. Okay. If it's not part of the circle, it's not part of the circle. I will not complain. That one is not. All right. And this is a lot of what the build is like. It's a lot of just sitting here, welding, building, placing, taking apart, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Corby says, wow. Carl says, any plans for stream when you hit 1,000 0? Not really. Probably just be like a normal episode, I guess. I'd be like, oh, hey guys, guess what? We made 1,000 subscribers, yay! And then that'll kind of be it, so. But no, subscriber gain is actually slowed down since I hit about 925. So I'm thinking YouTube is slowing things down on purpose, but that's fine. I'll get there eventually, so I'm not really too worried about it. All right, so now that we've got that, let's weld up the stuff that we need to weld up. That's all looking good. Yep, that's all good. All right. Then we'll head back to the outside. Now, some of these are gonna need, so like that one will not. This one will not. This one also will not. Did I get all 4 sides already? I did. Okay. Get her done. Okay, now we just gotta go around here, weld up what needs to be welded up, take apart what doesn't need to be there. Yep, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. Right. Carl says, nice, keep it classy. Let me act the fool for you. Nice. All right, so I think, oh, no, we missed some over here too. All right. So that one stays, this one goes. This goes, that goes, that goes. That one stays, goes, stays, goes, 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 goes. Oh, man. This is super exciting. Oh, hey. Calm down now. Alright, so with that, we have completed another level. Alright. So now, we need to pause this guy, turn the bobs back on so we can update it, and then do it again. Actually, hold on. We need to set this down. No. There we go. Alright. And we'll hit this little button to turn the bob back on. And then we can get rid of this. And then go back into here. And this is basically what I was doing at the start of the video. So just need to keep doing it. Let's see, max distance is 0.37. Then we need to put a welder on here. And then that gets to turn on. This gets to reverse. And there we go. We are set up. Okay, now once that is built, we need to turn the bob back off. And then turn this thing back on. There we go. All right. And now we get to do it all over again. All right, so I guess. Oh wait, did I mess that up? I did mess that up. This is supposed to be out to here. Oh. Yeah. Kind of messed that up a little bit. But I mean, I need the parts, so it's fine. Now, to get this little stepped thing right here, I'm using a circle generator, and particularly one that I used back in my Minecraft days to make, you know, perfect circles using blocks. So that one needs to go. And we have a radius of 185 pixels, or in this case, blocks. And then, yeah. Then when we zoom in on the curves and like how it all kind of steps down. So if you Google search Minecraft circle generator and you go in there and you type in 185, you'll basically be seeing what I'm looking at when I'm trying to get all of this stuff going. So let me grab that. There's still 7 left in there. Okay. And now 2, 3, 4. If it'll work for me. There we go. There we go. All right. Grab some of these other plates. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. It feels weird going this way. Yeah, I gotta go the other way. Alright, so let me go out. We'll just do this whole thing here. Just go out, make this whole thing like 2 or something. Alright. No, stop messing up. Alright, there we go. Go quickly, Welder's coming. Alright. There we go. I feel slightly better now. Alright, so now we just gotta wait for that thing to come back around. And, yeah. Okay, and then that's going to be 4, 4, 4 there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Now, is that going to be enough there? Maybe just put a couple extra in here. I don't know. Alright, now we need to go and do this row of 2 wide over here. Alright. Out of steel again. Alright. Grab this last one out of here. Grab some more out of here. Plate. Good. Alright. Welder just came through. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, nope, not that one. All right, now we need our little row of 2 again. That welder should be coming by pretty soon. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I don't think I needed to do that much, but whatever. It's fine. After you. Alright, so 4 we'll build over there. There's 4. There's 4. Put that one over there. 3, 4. 4. 1. Not there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm out of plates again. This is a lot of clicking. Once it's done, it'll look really, really nice. But up until it's done, it's just a pain in the ass. So. I ended up over here. Okay. 2, 3, 4. All right. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That one does not need to be there. Is anyone else getting dizzy? Oh, and I'm almost there too. Aw. Well, that sucks. Carl says, around and around he goes. Yep. That's basically the story of my life with this build. But hey, we got it. Yay. Oh, and interesting little tidbit here. Each of those sections, like each of those little bars right there, that's equivalent to about... So if you can imagine, we've probably got, I don't know, I want to say probably 25, 30 sections. So that's how many plates we've had to make. Oh, and you can actually see the curvature of this thing. It's looking pretty nice, actually. And then once we get like that going over, right, it'll look even better. And then that gives you an idea of just how big this thing is going to be. So it's going to be the base of a single skyscraper. And we're going to have room for like a bunch of others in here. And this entire base is just going to be massive. Probably the biggest base that I've ever built before, which I'm completely okay with. And now we get to do the process of taking out all the stuff that isn't getting welded. Also, I should probably, I mean, that's not going to get, no, that one's probably fine. Just got to make sure that I am not missing any blocks here. Pretty sure I'm not. I went out pretty far, like especially over here in this section. But it looks like probably wasn't necessary. That's all right. Nice. All right. So I'm just going to go around and weld all the ones that can be welded. And then we'll get rid of all the ones that aren't welded. Probably let the welder run around a couple more times. That's going to take time. Uh-oh. Is that one supposed to be there? I think so. Did I miss? Oh, I missed one. Okay. Like I said, this is why I should let it go around a couple more times before I really, you know, get too far into this, I suppose. But it's fine. Oh, that one's there too. Okay. Right. Death ray, death ray. But yeah, that thing really will kill you though. I mean, it won't kill you like right away. It's not like a single zap death, but you know, if you stay there and it zaps you a couple times, you'll be dead. And it zaps pretty quick, so. All right. Do. Want to see what happens if you run and get zapped? Here we go. Oh, it missed me. Nice. I was too fast for it. Haha. Most time that does not happen. Like, it will get you. And you will be zapped. Energy critical. Okay. Carl says, I've been zapped many times. I forget to close doors and turn off welders. Yes. Carl says, sometimes both. There is a script called Izzy's Automatic Doors that could at least help you with the door issue. It just automatically closes doors if they're left open for too long. I think that's everything. Am I gonna get zapped? I didn't get zapped. Okay. Maybe my suit is electrically insulated. Alright, so I think that was everything. So now I just gotta take out the scrap, and we can move on to the next section. This is gonna take a long time. Oh, there's one I missed. Carl says, yeah, I want to try some of the Izzy stuff. I just found out how to use mod.io, so I'm getting close. Haha. It's if you look for IZZY, you're not going to find it. It's ISY. It's like a weird, like, British way of spelling it, I guess, but yeah. That's what Splitsy says. He says Izzy's whatever stuff, so yeah, that's what he says it is. That must be what it is, because he's the expert here, not me. But yeah, I could probably show you real quick, actually. As soon as I get all of this out of here. I just want to clear out the inside level, and then we can look at some of the script stuff. Because it'll give me something to do. Other than going around and around and around in circles. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Oh, hey, what are you doing there? You're not supposed to be there. Uh-oh. Ran out of room. Alright, so let's take a look at some of that stuff. So, program... Well, actually, hold on. Let me set up another programmable block down below, and then we'll just kind of look at everything there. At least grinding everything down is a lot faster than setting it all up. Hey, we got everything done. All right. Sweet. So let's head down. We'll kind of set something up in like the main area over here because that's what we've got room for. All right, so programmable block. There we go. Set it up in here, in this and that. All right. gonna have to grab all the parts manually. There we go. All right, so let's go into here, content, browse. There we go. So here's the inventory manager. So ISY, right? Weird. Oh, simple doors is what it's called. So is these simple doors will automatically close everything. And then there's also the solar alignment script, which kind of isn't really needed anymore because you can just use the turret controller to do that now. And then these are just some other ones that I have used before. I wonder if there's anything different about this one. Rotors, hinges, or gyroscopes to align solar panels for maximum efficiency. Key feature of the script is that it can virtually align as many towers as you like with just one programmable block. Yeah, whereas, you know, the turret or turret controllers, you'd need one for every single solar thing. So, I mean, that's good. And it's able to figure it out by itself, so you don't actually have to program too much. If you use a T-shaped solar array, only one axis or a mix of the two. Also, the current efficiency and output is shown on the LCD panels. That's another thing that Izzy Solar Alignment has that, you know, you won't get normally is the LCD, which is nice. And the script is also smart enough to detect the night and stop the rotors until the sun comes up again. So if you notice, like down below, like my little solar stick kind of spins around like all the way around, and that's because it doesn't really understand that there's night out. So it just kind of continues to follow the sun even like through the planet. So that's another thing that this does. And also this can control lights. So that's kind of cool too. So yeah, very, very cool. And it was updated in August of last year. So that's actually relatively recent. Let's see, supports multiple towers at once. Best efficiency, supports hinges now. That's cool. T-shaped, U-shaped solar arrays. Script figures this out by itself. Supports modded panels. Okay. I mean, I suppose. And then pure oxygen farm towers if you want to, you know, get your own oxygen. Weather condition dependent behavior. So if you have a storm, you can tell it to stop working or something like that. Supports groups, which is useful. Night mode. So you can turn that on. That's just going to be a true false type thing in there. And then once you hit night, it'll rotate the panels back to sunrise. And then they'll just sit there until you actually get sunrise, which is kind of cool. Then it outputs it to an LCD panel, which is great. You can also manage reactors as an emergency power source. That way they'll only turn on when they're actually needed. So how reactors work currently is if any battery on the system requires power or is not at 100%, the reactor will turn on and it'll charge that until it hits 100% and then it'll turn itself off. Whereas with this, you can have it set, I don't know exactly how it works, but you have it set to a certain percentage. And then if your batteries hit that percentage, then it'll turn the reactors on to charge everything back up. Then it manages lights and spots lights. Yeah, and you can do an external timer block at certain events like sunrise or a time. So you can do timer-based stuff. But yeah, so very, very useful. And before we had the turret controllers, like this was the way to do it. But yeah, very, very useful. Is these simple doors, like this is like super simple. So yeah, so this was last updated in May of last year. But I mean, all this does is if there's a door open, it'll close. So that is what that is. I don't want to remember the changes. All right, so now that that is done, let's fly back up here, get some charge in us, because we're going to die pretty soon. There we go. All right, so I think I got all of the inner stuff off, so now I need to get all the outer stuff. All right, now all of this stuff, unfortunately, I have to still check, so it's not as fast. I suppose I don't have to check it, but it's probably safer to do it that way, so. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna check it. It's fine. All right. Oops, too far. Okay, that is now good. Now the idea here is that if you let that little rotor arm swing around enough times, it'll actually fully weld up all the blocks that it needs to, and then getting rid of all the excess blocks is fairly easy. This should be the last quadrant that I have to do. All right, there we go. So that level is now done. So our little circle experiment here, dome type thing, is slowly working. All right. Nope, that's got to go there. This just has to go down. There we go. All right, and then we turn the bobs back on. All right, we'll go back to this and find these. We need to go here. There we go. All right. 1 and 2. And we drop it down. All right. And then piston. Welder. All right, welder goes on. Piston max distance is 0.37. And then we tell this thing to reverse. Excellent. And we are now set up to go again. So turn off the bob. Then we'll get this thing going again. There we go. I should probably build these little support sections on here. Two, three. And then this can go. That one's already done. So we need to go over here to this one. All right. And now we just got to do it again. And we'll do this one because reasons. And we'll go back this way. right. Good to go. Next. Oh, wait. Whoa. Is this out too far? Uh-oh. No, it shouldn't be. Why does this feel weird then? Because this one's only going out 2. Did I mess this up again? I probably messed this up again. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's only 3. This is why this is not the easiest thing in the world to do. Okay, so once we hit our 4, right? Okay, so that's our 4, and I'm counting 4 from the top here, right? And then we hit our 3, and we need 1, 2, 3 of those. So 1, 2, 3 threes. And then this one is supposed to be a 2, not a 3. So guess what? These last 2 rows that I did, yeah, they're not right. They're not correct. So I basically just wasted this entire video's worth of work. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. We'll just fix it. It's cool. And then I gotta turn the bobs back on because reasons. Alright. So it's supposed to be from here, because this is our 5 and then our 4, right? And it's 3, 3, 3, and then this one was supposed to be 2. So that is where we messed up. And then all of this, of course, has to come out. And now, because all of these lovely things are connected, I get to delete that. And I get to, well, actually, I get to delete that one because I have to go up 2. I don't know, man. Well, it's these last 2 I said, right? So that's got to go. This one has got to go. And then, let's see, that one's complete, that one's complete. So that one's got to go. And then both of these are complete, so this one's got to go. Now with that, the bobs should take care of everything else. So we can watch the bobs do their work. Oh, and there's only one bob too, so it's going to take a little while. Well, this was anticlimactic, but now we can watch the destruction of this entire night's work, because I messed up. Not fun. Not fun. Carl says, "Oh no." Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. You know, if you kind of look at it, this kind of looks like you're really close up to the Death Star, in a way. It's kind of silly. All right, so I'm thinking what I have to do is I have to draw one arc, or not draw, but, you know, build one arc completely, like all the way down until it's level with the platform down at the very, very bottom. And then from there, work on building around in circles. So that's going to be fun. Not really, but it is what it is. And it's not like I can make a projection to help me with this because that's just not going to work. All right. And with that, we have reset all of our progress for the night. Fun times. All right. We're right at about 8:30, so I'm going to draw this arc real quick. Make sure that I have it on there correctly. And when I say draw the arc, I mean like place the blocks for the arc, so that way it's, you know, correct. All right, so we had... Man, I don't even know where to begin on this thing. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 5. This is 4. And 3, 3. And then this one also needs to be 3. So maybe I didn't have to delete that last one. And by 3, I mean like 3 on the top here. Oh, hey. Apparently I'm dying. Okay. Where was I drawing here? Okay. Okay, so 5, 4. Do I have like anything that's like a sign or something that I can like write on? No. An LCD maybe? That'll be kind of weird, right? Oh wait, no. I have letters. I can just use letters. Symbols. There you go. Okay, so this is going to have to be easy to see. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4. And then 3, 3, 3. All right. So let's see, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 twos. All right. No, that is not where you go, sir. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, plate. I now have 30,000 plates. That's insane. Where was I? Over here. Okay. Okay, so there's 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. No, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 1, 2. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 ones. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we go down 1 and then out 1. And then 1, 1. Oh, not there. 1, 1. Okay. We should be going out 3, so 1, 2, 3, okay. And we drop it out. And we go down 2. This is hurting my brain. Okay, so we've got that one. Then 1, 2, 3. And we drop it 1. Then we go out 2. Okay. And then we drop it 1 again. And we go out 2 again. Drop it 1, out 2. Okay. And drop it 1, out 1. Okay, drop it 1, out 1, drop it 1, out 1. And then, let's see, drop it 1, out 1, drop it 1, out 1. Drop it 1, out 1, drop it 1, out 1. Drop it 1, out 1, drop it 1, out 1. Drop it down 2 and out 1. 2 and out 1. Okay. Then 1, 2 and out 1 again. Okay, so 1, 2 and out 1 again. Down 3 and out 1. 2, 3 and out 1. Down 4 and out 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, let me make sure that's correct. So drop it down 3 and out 1. Okay, 2, 3 out. And 1, 2, 3, 4 and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and out 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then out 1. 4, 5, 6 and out 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So that is going to be our dome. Right there. So imagine that built up on both sides and then around in all of the sides. And that is roughly where we need to be. Now the question is, does this line up with the floor there? And I'm going to say not even close. But if this is where it says where it is, then I guess we're just going to run this out to here and just kind of see where it connects to. So do you know what this means? This means our overall circle is off by about 4. Yay. But I mean, I could just like drop this down the rest of the way and just call it fine, I guess. Or I could do something a little bit more spiffy. Let me hop up here. All right. Let's see. Plate. Throw that over there. Good. That goes way over here. All right. We're still gonna go out more. Okay. There we go. All right. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off. Carl says we like spiffy. Okay, so let's, if we have a radius of 5, well, that is way zoomed in. There we go. Oh, that's a diameter of 5. Okay, so that's going to need to be like 11, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, okay. So then what we can do is we can go out 2, down 1, down 1. And that'll bring us kind of all the way over to the edge there. So we'll have like a little rotated section thing here on the outside. But that basically gives you an idea of how much space is going to be in here. Now I could correct this so that way it goes out properly, but that would require me deleting everything that I've got up there already, which would make me not happy, so I'm not going to do that. And we'll just live with our happy little accident here, and we will make it work somehow. I don't know. But that is what it's going to look like. I wonder... No, I don't think I can do that. I was thinking, like, what if I put a projection on there? Like, can you rotate a projection? But, like, keep it within, like, the same grid thing? And I don't think you can, unfortunately. Yeah, I wish there was, like, a better way to do this, because this is... I mean, you saw how long it took me to do, like, these, right? And these are, like, the smallest ones. Like, once I get into, like, this area in here, like, those things are going to take so long. And then these ones, pff, dude, ridiculous. But that is going to be it for this episode tonight, though. I would like to thank you guys all for joining me. I do appreciate it. But if you like what you saw, come back tomorrow. We'll do it again. And same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedomland. Carl says no one will even notice unless they're watching this with a little eyes emoji. He says good night, Zero. Good night, Carl. Once again, thanks for coming. Do appreciate it. And yeah, that's all I got. So I will see you guys all tomorrow.